Welcome, folks, to another edition of Friday Night SmackDown. Here we're doing a review show. Unfortunately, my co-host Venomous Vincent isn't here, but it's all right because we got the great Bobby Steele, borrowed from AEW himself, to come and critique this insane craziness we have called SmackDown tonight. Bobby, how you feeling tonight? Welcome to Friday night.
Gene, it is a privilege. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Your eyes are not deceiving you. For one night and one night only, yours truly, the legend himself, Bob.
What do you say we get into this SmackDown and have a good old time? Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Normally, this will be the part of the show where I go into a cold open rant because of how insane some of the booking decisions have been. But for the night and for night only, I'm going to give you guys the most professional side of me that you've ever seen of Jean Baptiste. This is where I put the water down and actually pick up some water and act like I got some common sense. So, what do you say we get to it tonight? And tonight we start off with the segment of
What's up?
Chelsea
What's up?
Green.
What's up, Cactus Katie? How you doing?
Cactus Katie, we're so happy you always come in every week, man. Say what up to the peoples. That's my Monday night. I don't want to say co-host, but I do drop in every now and then just to give them a little bit of help, especially for you, Zia Silent. I always got some help for you. But tonight we start SmackDown off with a segment involving Chelsea Green and Nick Aldis. Um, this here, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of those times where I go on an immediate rant because apparently Chelsea Green's orbital eye is injured, and she now has to relinquish the title. Bullshit. Um,
Yeah.
the creative decision around that is bullshit because Rhea Ripley's out until next year, and she didn't have to relinquish her title at all. As a matter of fact, we made an interim women's champion. So now instead of just letting Chelsea Green rock and just make a women's interim shit, how many interims would it be? Fuck.
I don't know.
Interim. Or they just decide they're gonna strip Chelsea Green. She got an orbital
They
eye bone broken.
they ought to remove the interim tag and just have it called Chelsea Green, the SmackDown Women's Champ.
You would think so, but unfortunately, Triple H likes to tell stories, and
Nah.
unfortunately, the story here is that Rhea Ripley just can't drop the title. Not now. Great, but so Chelsea Green pleads, and I will say this: this was actually a pretty great segment, promo segment from Chelsea Green, because she did actually show a lot of passion, a lot of heart. Um, she confides with Nick Aldis, letting him know like, yo, listen, and mind you, they share the history of the whole TNA background. Like, yo, you were once champion, your wife was a champion, I'm
Mm-hmm.
champion. Like, yo, I should not be stripped of this. I can be back in no time. Broken orbital bone. I don't even know how long that takes to heal, but I can be back in a few weeks defending my title. This is mine, and nobody should strip it of me. And she looked at Nick Aldis before she gave up the belt and said, "I thought you would understand." Nick Aldis now gives her 30 days to heal up, get a face mask, and defend the title. I'm going to tell you why I call this bullshit. Liv Morgan didn't defend that belt for 100 days.
Yeah,
100 days.
exactly.
But
Thank you.
Liv Morgan didn't defend that belt for 100 goddamn days. And now Chelsea Green has to defend it in 30. What is going on with the creative backstage? What is going on here?
And you know what? They didn't do this with Roman Reigns currently as World Heavyweight Champ on Raw. They did. They didn't. What's up with that? They're not doing this with Liv Morgan. What? Like, but so hold on, Gene. Let me make sure I got this right. You're not doing it with your two main titles on Raw, but yet you're doing it with the mid card title, the United States title. Make that make sense, bro. Oh God, I'm sounding like that dumb Vince Russo. Jeez, make that make sense.
Absolutely. Somebody needs to make sense of this. All of a sudden now you got 30 days, and out pops the legendary Goon Jobber. The downfall of Goon Jobber needs to be studied. Okay, Gunther was once known and renowned as the Ring General, the man who
Yeah, I
put
know.
asses in seats and just destroyed mid carders. This downfall needs to be studied. You went from career killer to chocolate triple chocolate pear mousse cake killer. Because that's all you're doing. Like he comes out, insults Chelsea Green, throws a couple of shots at Nick Aldis, and out pops none other than Matt Cardona, recently formerly known as Zack Ryder, to come out and whoop June Jobber's ass. Like I couldn't believe what I saw. And I'm sorry,
Hey,
there's a lot of people out there that want to say, "Hey, Gunther's stop making fun of Gunther." No, Goon Jobber literally got his ass handed to him by the indie god Matt Cardona, mid Carter. If that's
hey,
not a fall from grace, no pun intended, I don't know what is.
hey, I got to piggyback off of that too. Did you see that Chelsea Green? She took a jab at Gunther. I thought that was freaking hilarious, bro. Like this whole segment alone, like this was a really good segment from start to like finish. I thought it was really well done, very executed. The fans were behind Chelsea Green. I'm a big Chelsea Green fan, always have. I salute you, Miss Chelsea Green, as my women's world's heavyweight champion. I salute you.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. Now,
And you know what? Let her wear a mask and let her wrestle and defend that belt.
absolutely.
Look, think about it. Undertaker got the same injury back in 1995 when Mabel scratched Undertaker's face, and he wore that dang Phantom mask, and he wore at Survivor Series 1995. If Taker can wear a mask and continue to wrestle with the same injury like Chelsea got, Chelsea can do the same thing.
I agree. Absolutely, I absolutely agree. But now, this segment now led to a brawl between Matt Cardona and Goon Jobber. And I gotta say,
Hmm.
Matt Cardona, I shout out to Matt Cardona. I almost forgot how good he actually was. Um, took his shots at Gunther. Goon Jobber was looking like a complete mess because Matt Cardona was taking it to him, which led to an impromptu match.
Hmm.
This is where I now have to draw the lines because you can tell Triple Fraud back there and his creative team are playing favoritism with Goon Jobber. And here's how I can tell. Match is going, back and forth. It's a solid matchup. Don't get me wrong, solid matchup. But now we come to the closing moments. Chelsea Green distracts Goon Jobber. And afterwards, the ref interferes, tells Chelsea Green get off the apron. Goonjobber turns around and takes a complete kick to the balls. Okay, I mean a full blown punt kick, and the crowd popped. Everybody popped because we saw a low blow that led right into the Rough Rider, and this should have been three because everybody knows when it comes to this business, you take a kick to the nuts, and you're a dude, and it's a square kick to the punt in the nuts. You're going down, and you're not getting back up. Not
Oh yeah, oh
Goonjobber.
yeah, you're definitely losing when you're getting kicked in the nuts like that. Yeah.
You would think that Matt Cardona delivered a solid punt to the nuts, delivered a Rough Rider. It should have been 1-2 done. Instead, somehow Goonjobber gets up, which leads me to believe he either has no nuts or he like something's going on here that needs to be explained because I didn't see him writhing in pain. He just took a move,
Nope.
no sold it, got back up, power bombed Zack Ryder, and made him tap completely in front of Chelsea Green. Now, let me tell you something. This is how I know creative sucks. There's no way you can tell me about Matt Cardona, the indie god who actually lives up to his name apparently, and you're booking him like he's Zack Ryder. What are you doing? This should have been a simple one. Goon Jobber is nobody special anymore. Nobody special. You're not a career killer. Brock Lesnar wanted no parts of you. Why? Because you are a waste. And we all saw
Mm.
this. There is nothing special about Goon Jobber, and his downfall needs to be studied. His aura has been taken away from him completely. There's nothing
And
you guys can do with him.
that's real sad too because I am actually I want to like Gunther. I want to like his ring work. I'm actually a big Gunther fan to be honest with you, but like what they're doing with him, like it's really sad. Like it's they gotta like build him. They gotta do something to like build him back up, man. And he's got to get they got to give him like a reign on SmackDown with that title though. One day they got to, man. They got to do something.
I feel like they dropped the ball with him. Yeah, yeah. When he came off his Intercontinental run and won his first title against Damian Priest, I started to see the cracks in the booking because his feud with Damian Priest, he kind of looked scared, and I'm just like, Gunther's scared now. Like somebody's his size, he's scared. It's just crazy work. Um,
Hmm.
then afterwards, he wins the title. He suffered a loss to Cody Rhodes. Now I felt that him losing to Cody at I believe that was Crown Jewel was unnecessary. Like Cody didn't need to win that match. That was already another sign. Then afterwards, he drops the title to Jey Uso via submission of his own move. And I looked and I said, okay, this is really starting to get bad. You go from that to a
Yeah.
50-50 match with a commentator, Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee is not an in-ring competitor, but somehow you had a 50-50 match with him. That's already like this downfall is coming about hard. Now I saw some spark when they decided to let him retire Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles, but I think when he retired Cena, that's when it really became a problem because Gunther was
Yeah.
supposed to receive the nuclear heat, but the man who
Yeah.
actually got that heat was Triple H. Triple H took all that heat from. I don't even think he meant to do that, but because
No, I don't
everybody
think
was blaming him for
I
that,
agree with
that
you.
that because everybody blamed him for Cena tapping, that stripped Gunther of all that heat that he was supposed to receive. Because everybody wants to say, "Yo, he had nuclear heat," and all. I believe after he retired Cena, he still had less heat than Logan Paul. I believe he had less heat than Dominic Mysterio, even Dominic Mysterio at the time. Like he wasn't a strong heel. He didn't have the nuclear heat, quote unquote, that he was supposed to gain. Then you retire AJ Styles, and then you go completely missing for at least 2 months. Nobody sees you on TV, even speaks about you for 2 months. You show up at Mania for a match against Rollins, which ended in a DQ, I believe it did, because
No,
or Seth Rollins
no,
might have
I
took it
think
to win.
I'm not even sure. I think I will have to go back and look.
I believe it was a DQ because Braun Breaker had returned at WrestleMania. All right, fine, but since then it's just been a downward spiral for Gunther. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like you're losing matches, you're losing title shots. There's nothing special about you no more. You've literally, it's like the experiment with you was completely over with, and this needs to be studied. This is why I started calling him Goon Jobber. A lot of people hate that I call him Goon Jobber, but we're here now, guys. We're here.
But just but all y'all gotta do is look at the timeline from last year to now, and like it's crazy.
Absolutely, it's wild. Like this was not something that anybody expected, and it shouldn't have gone. It shouldn't have gotten this far. It shouldn't have gotten this far at all.
No,
Um, after this, after the Matt Cardona Goonjobber match, we get into a backstage segment where uh, it was Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And, Alexa Bliss is trying to put over this NXT talent. I don't even know what her name is. She just looks
Tatum
psycho.
Tatum Presley. That's her name.
Tatum Tatum Presley. Tatum
Yeah,
Presley. I've watched some of her NXT matches. Really solid.
I
Got
like
something.
I like her.
She's chaotic, very chaotic, and I think that's just putting her over the top. Very freaking chaotic. Um, they had this segment
I
where
could
she, she turned a broom closet into a locker room with Charlotte Flair pictures. And I just
yeah,
looked and said, "This is
it's a photo collage. So I could tell you where this storyline is going. Actually, Gene, if I can
mm,
chime in here.
floor is
So
yours."
apparently, yeah. So apparently, I think where the storyline is going to go is Tatum. Not like she's another Mickey James. This ain't like where a while back you had Mickey James stalk Trish Stratus when she came in WWE. It's not like that.
Mm,
I think what's going to happen is Tatum is going to try to bring Charlotte in, like become a darker side. Charlotte's going to try to have like this some type of darker side, and it's a
mm-hmm.
slowly build solo. It's a slowly build storyline, but and I for one love it, and I think it's going to be pretty awesome to see them kind of have a new side to Charlotte, have Tatum bring out this darker side in Charlotte, but not as a heel, have
Give some
more
more
sort of a
edge.
more little edge to it,
It's
and I
funny.
could see I could see Alexa Bliss and Tatum as a tag team and maybe going after the belts one day.
I could see that also. Somebody brought to my attention that they think Tatum is supposed to be, I guess, the real life version of Lily, kind of what like Ray Wyatt was trying to do with the Wyatt Six before he passed.
That's what I
Um,
heard. That's what I
and
heard. Yeah.
I could see that being the case too, because with the Lily doll coming back and Tatum Presley's out there, like I can
Yep.
also see that being a thing. So I'm actually intrigued by this storyline, and I'd love to see where this goes. A more edgy Charlotte Flair is I wouldn't mind. That's a good change of pace to a character.
Oh
So
yeah.
I would definitely say yeah, let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Um, moving on to our next subject. What happened next afterwards? I believe. Oh, you know what? I missed one of the biggest parts. Tiffy Time got her ass handed to her. I
Oh
forgot
man,
about
come
that.
on. Oh come
Yeah,
on,
she did. I forgot about that.
man.
Yeah.
Gene, come on, man. I like Tiffany Stratton. Come on, she's one of my
I,
favorites. Come
I
on.
like Tiffany Titan too, but it doesn't take away from the fact that she got her ass beat. She caught the ass whooping of a lifetime.
Oh man.
Because after the Matt Cardona match, after he submits to Gunther, we got the Nia Jackson and Lash Legend come out. They talk about
Oh
taking the title
God.
from Chelsea Green. She got a broken orbital bone, so she runs. So now she's looking at it like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't survive Nia Jax because Nia Jax is heavy-handed, and she's known for breaking people even worse. Look at what she did to Becky Lynch.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
so out comes Tiffy time, and mind you, Chelsea Green knows she can't do shit. So she has to sit there and watch Tiffany Stratton get the shit kicked out of her.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was Tiffy time. It was Tiffy ass whooping time. And boy, did she got her lickings in. Like, ah.
I felt so bad for Tiffany though, bro. For real. Dang. That's cold.
Welcome to the Hall of Pain, Tiffany Stratton. And you were getting all that work. All that work. But we
Dang.
move from there. I had to mention that. We're going to segue off into what everybody says was a great match tonight because we finally see Carmelo Hayes finally on TV after a while earn somehow get himself a U.S. title shot against Baron Corbin, who for some reason is still rocking that fuzzy U.S. title belt that Trick Williams made. Like
They gotta
that
change
title's
that.
ugly. Yeah, that title's ugly,
I,
ugly, and
I
the
said
fact that they didn't.
I, I said it from the get go that belt was ugly. They need to change it.
I think they're not changing it because Trick Williams is probably about to get that title back. I think they're going to give it right back to Trick Williams. This was probably just
Hmm.
a shock value title change, and they're going to get because there's no way Baron. I know for a fact if I win that title, you won't catch me dead walking around with a fuzzy U.S. title like that. No, stop it. Get some help. This is
You
not the
couldn't catch.
Cena Spinner Classic.
Thank you. You couldn't catch me with that belt either.
Belt was disgusting looking. But and what is this thing with Baron Corbin coming out to these busted, ugly looking motorcycles? Like you couldn't find a Harley. Like you couldn't come out to a cooler bike. You had to come out to these ugly BMW Transformer botched looking Grand Theft Auto cycles. Like what the hell is that?
Hey, I thought that bike kind of looked pretty cool though, if you ask me.
it
I'm
looked
just saying.
it looked like a cop bike from Grand Theft Auto 3. Get that shit out of here.
It did, didn't it? Oh my god.
Like you couldn't come out to something cooler than that. Like, come on, man. What is this?
Oh god. Wow. That's crazy.
But Baron Corbin and Carmelo Hayes, this was I will give it credit where credit is due. Carmelo Hayes shows once again why he deserves to actually be on TV more. Give this man more TV time because he showed out.
Yep.
It was a great
Yep.
match from start to finish. Um, Final sequence came when I think he tried to leap off the top rope. Miss got caught and Baron ended him with the end of days, securing the win and retaining the title. Um, I believe afterwards there was an encounter with Trick Williams, and that's why I said this is where it's going to become. I think Trick Williams is going to get his title back because Baron Corbin celebrating his win. Out comes Trick Williams and beats the holy crap out of Baron Corbin. So there's definitely going to
Hmm.
be a run back. They're probably going to run it back at Money in the Bank, maybe. We'll see what happens. But there's definitely going to be a rematch. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Um, we segue that off into what seems to be a very tense promo between Kevin Owens and CM Punk.
This was really good. I got something to say about this though, bro.
Take the floor, Bobby. Take the floor.
Dude,
Take the
dude,
floor is
okay,
yours.
okay, okay. I got to discuss this promo. Like, you guys want to talk, if you, and this goes in, I don't say this often, but like any wrestler or talent that wants to ma- become a wrestler or learn how to cut promos, bro, all you gotta do is watch this promo segment, and that'll tell you right there. Yep, that's exactly how you cut a promo. Like, this is if this is not real live intense promo battle these two had. Like, everything that was talked about in this promo is 100% true. Everything Kevin Owens said was true. Everything Punk said was true. These guys have real heat. For over 20 years, they wrestled in Ring of Honor, in the Indies, and coming up the rankings. Dude, I thought this promo segment was off the chart. This was really well done.
Absolutely. What made this promo segment so great is that this was real. This was
Yep.
they took their real life encounters and they're now telling one hell of a story. I've been saying for months, maybe even almost years, the last 2 years, WWE has not told any good stories. And now here we are on the precipice of an actual story that's being told. And for once, for the first time in a long while, I'm actually excited to see how this match plays out because it could go either way. It could definitely go either way. But I'm more intrigued by this because I'm just like,
And
oh,
see,
okay.
there's just only one problem I got though. Why? Okay, I get SmackDown next week's in Toronto. You're gonna have it next Friday night. You can't have it on Sunday night's main event when they're in
Sat-
Atlanta, Georgia.
Saturday night's main event is just one of those things where it's like one Kevin Owens is from Toronto, so that I'm guessing they're giving him a chance to be a hometown hero in his home of Toronto.
Yeah,
Is he going to win
yeah,
that belt? I'm not sure yet. It could go either way. Um,
yeah. I see. I want to say that too. I really think it could go that way. I would be good with Owens winning it. I wouldn't have a problem with it myself. But I believe somehow or another it's going to be a Samaj DQ run in, whatever.
it could be. Like, Sammy Owens could definitely play a part in this. So
Yep.
we'll see how that pans out. But because there's actual story being told right now, this is a match I'm very intrigued by. I'm glad they're holding it in Toronto. Um, we're gonna have to see what happens. But I know for a fact after this promo, excellent promo work done, but by both these guys. You guys told a hell of a story and now got everybody intrigued for this match. So I say, absolutely, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Very
Hmm.
happy to see that. After that promo segment and a long commercial break with ads, we get to the main event of the night, a triple threat tag match between R-Truth and Damian Priest. Um, what do they
Oh,
call themselves now?
there was also the U.S. title match too, and then we had supposed to be Cody Rhodes against Sami Zayn later on tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I almost forgot about that.
Because there was a backstage segment with Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes, and Sami
Yes,
Zayn came out there.
which led to an impromptu match between these two.
Yep, yep.
Samantha
But,
Zayn,
but
Samantha Zayn,
yeah,
justice for Samantha Zayn. Okay, I, I, I justice for that man. This man got the big one after years of people saying, "You're never gonna win the big one, Sammy. You're never gonna win the big one, Sammy. You're never gonna win
yeah.
the big one, Sammy." And he won the big one. And in 9 days, 9 motherfucking days, they made him drop it.
No, wait. Hold on. Was it 9 days? Because he won at Night of Champions. That was a Sunday pay per view. Wait, he had it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, he had
Monday
it
he
for
dropped
eight
it.
days. Yeah, he had it
He
for 8 days.
eight. That's even worse.
Yeah, it is.
Even
But
worse.
yeah, but but not. But yeah, we had a tag team title match. Uh, Jane, you laugh. Jane, you're eyed over there.
Yo, I've been telling people 9 days, and this man only held it for eight. Damn. Oh my! I cried just now. Oh my goodness! I just cried. Oh, oh, Jesus! Samantha Zane held it for only 8 days. Eight. What little faith did they have in this poor bastard? Justice from a bitch. Justice for Sami Zayn. Bro, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Maxine Dupree held the Intercontinental title longer than Sami Zayn.
I
And
know,
Maxine's
right?
terrible. Bro, I've never processed this until just now. Like, oh no, that's bad. Yo, we need to move
Yeah,
on. We're gonna move on to the because
yeah,
if we
yeah,
don't, we're
let's
gonna
go.
get stuck here.
Yeah, yes, please. Let's move on to the tag team title match, please. We had we we had the War Raiders against
8 days.
eight,
Oh shit.
8 days.
That's living rent
Eight
free in my
days.
head for the rest of the month. Oh crap. I never
Hey Gene,
processed this until just now.
hey
Eight
Gene. I just I
days.
just I just thought I just thought of something. They should make a movie called 8 Days, starring Sami Zayn.
That movie will be longer than this title reign. Holy shit. Oh, oh wow. Oh
anyways,
wow.
anyway, anyways, we gotta move on here. We gotta move on. Okay. Oof.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Woosah. Woosah.
Woosah.
Woosah.
Woosah. All right. We back
Woosah.
in this.
Woosah.
We back in the game.
Yes.
Back in the game.
Yes.
Back in the game.
Uh,
We
so
we
so
we
we
have
had
who was it? The
we had
War
the tag team
Raiders.
title match.
Mm-hmm.
Damian
The War
Priest
Raiders.
against
These are our
Damian
two.
Priest and R-Truth, and the MFTs Tamatonga and Talatonga with Haku in the corner. Which, by the way, I gotta say this though. You want to talk about a intimidating wrestler in a company? Haku's one of them, man. Like I wouldn't want to be near that guy, but they say like he's one of the nicest guys backstage ever. But the dude's intimidating as hell, bro.
Haku? Are we talking about
Yeah,
Haku?
Haku. Yeah, Haku. Yeah,
Bruh, I've heard stories of Haku like taking tasers from like dozens of cops and still beating their asses. And I'm just like, yo, what the hell are
yeah.
these Samoans made of?
He a bad dude though. But I thought this was a good match. What do you think,
This
Gene?
match was actually it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Shocking twist because I did not expect the MFTs to take them titles. Did not expect that. Um, but you know what? Shout out to the Samoans. And I got to give Talatonga and Tongaloa. I think that's who he is. Or Tamatanga. You know what? Everybody just got the same name. It's Hot Chalupa and Chimichanga. Those two took it. Shout out to them because they do not need the bloodline to make themselves known. I believe I want to see where this goes. Hopefully, they actually defend these titles. Um, where are all the tag teams? Like I just realized SmackDown only got three tag teams that I know about.
Yeah, yeah, they got to build up that tag division on SmackDown. They really need to.
I think everywhere. I know the Street Profits are out of commission because they just had babies. Um,
Yeah. Uh,
that's sad. I can't really think of any more tag teams. Maybe Fraxium.
yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But, but hey, a little side note about Haku. Have you ever heard him laugh?
No.
Like, okay, so you guys see a video. Uh, they showed Haku a clip from back in the day in WCW with the Shockmaster, and he didn't know he's never seen it. They showed him this clip of where the Shockmaster fell through the raw. They no no no. They showed him a clip where he like fell through the raw and he started laughing. He went
I, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw that clip, I hit the floor crying.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
know
like
Haku had a good laugh out of that.
he did, bro. You go back and watch it. He was literally laughing. He was like, he was like, I love you, buddy. Whoever's the guy that's was the character, the Shotmaster. What was his name? I done forgot. But like, he's like, I love you, brother, and then he just continues on laughing and laughing. It like goes on for like 2 minutes of him laughing. Like the crap is funny. I highly recommend you go back and watch it because it's
I'm definitely gonna
hilarious.
take a look. I gotta take a look because that Shockmaster clip will always be one of my favorite wrestling clips of all time. Because what the fuck was he
Yeah,
even doing? Like, what the hell were you even trying to do, brother? Like, what is this?
yeah, I know.
Like, that's oh Lord. We're gonna get off this show because I'm still thinking about Sami Zayn's 8 days, and if I don't get off this show, I'm gonna continue to laugh. But that
I
was our
know.
SmackDown review. This was actually a
I
pretty
was.
decent show tonight.
Oh wait a minute.
What
We had the
wasn't
U.S.
it?
title match. We had the
Oh
U.S.
yeah,
title match.
yeah. We got it. Baron Corbin and Carmelo Hayes.
No, 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 no. Women's U.S. title match. I'm sorry.
That's right. Tiffany Stratton and
Yeah,
JC's Pennies.
JC Jane.
Um, I forgot all about that.
Yeah,
Yo, lead
I
the way
like
with this
JC
one.
Jane.
Lead the way
Yeah,
with this one.
I will, I will. So JC Jane, we had JC Jane challenging Tiffany Stratton for the women's United States title match. Great match going back and forth here. Um, Chelsea Green came out to assist. Uh, and then at the end, JC Jane hit her finisher on Tiffany Stratton. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new United States Women's Champ. And now all three members of Fatal Influence are holding gold. And we see JC Jane and Fatal Influence with both championship gold in their hand. And we see fireworks going off and everything. So congratulations to JC Jane. I actually like Fatal Influence. I watched some of their matches down in NXT. I think they're a really good tag team together. All three of them together have really great chemistry, and it's really good to see all three of them got gold.
Well, with them all having gold, I guess I can now retire the name Failure to Influence. You have now influenced all of us to see that you guys are actually amazing. I feel like their main roster debut was botched. Because they let the heat fizzle out. But seeing them with gold, it's intriguing. I got to see where this group goes because now it's been a minute since I've seen a faction with all gold. Like I don't think I've seen that since maybe OG Bloodline. No, I can't even say that.
No, then you gotta go back to oh crap, Dora.
The
I want to say
Shield.
D. Yeah, I want to say either Shield or DX or Four Horsemen maybe, but like NWO, I don't know, man. Like,
It's been a minute. I know Evolution. All of them held gold.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Definitely Shield. All of them held gold.
yeah.
Um, I want to say DX. DX actually, all of them held gold at one point. I think, yeah. Because around that time, I think X Pac was light heavyweight or European champion. Yeah, I think we can say DX. I think. I think, don't quote me on that, because EC will definitely watch this show and rip my head off
Yeah,
if I'm wrong
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
So
EC will, EC will.
he will rip
But
my head
yeah,
off. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a full faction with all gold. So shout out to Fatal Influence. He definitely earned my
yeah,
respect.
yeah. But yeah,
Definitely
oh yeah,
keep going.
but after this, we were supposed to get Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn, but out comes Randy Orton, attacking Cody Rhodes. They fought in the crowd, and it looked like to me at one point, Randy Orton was going to do what he did to Cody Rhodes on the road to WrestleMania, and that was hitting him with the chair across the head as he was like
Hmm.
in between the steel steps. But Cody hit him in the nuts, grabbed a chair, and was going to do the same thing until you had everybody come out and like grab the chair from him, and that's how we ended SmackDown. So
It's funny because when it comes to Cody Rhodes, people think Cody Rhodes is turning heel. That's a possibility. But in all honesty, I think Cody deserves to get his ass kicked because Cody's a disrespectful prick. Last week in a promo segment against Randy Orton, he told Randy that Randy was the last legend on the roster. And I looked and
well,
I said,
technically, now wait a minute,
"Where's Ray?"
technically he is though.
So we're just going to ignore Rey Mysterio?
Yeah, good point. I forgot about Ray. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot, but my bad. But hey, but look though, Ray's down in AAA though.
That is true. Ray went to you, Mad Dog. You really went to high school with JCJ?
I think he's being funny.
I need confirmation on this, Mad Dog. You and
Yeah,
I gonna have a talk.
yeah. I need a.
Me,
Yeah, I need confirmation.
I'm gonna need confirmation on that. What you mean you went to high school with JCJ? You know what? I need confirmation on this.
Yeah,
Somebody Wikipedia this information, man. We need to find out. We need the truth.
yeah, 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 yeah. Us the people, we deserve the truth.
That's 100% true facts with Mad Dog. Huh? Dang, JC Jane is
Interesting.
31? This is interesting. Huh. We gonna talk, Mad Dog. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. But with that being said, um,
What was your thoughts on SmackDown tonight?
s- uh, oh crap. So SmackDown tonight, decent and solid show, start to finish. You will get a solid 5.5 out of me. Solid,
Okay.
solid. They
Yeah,
actually, some things were good. There was a few things that just looks like, you could work a little better on. But this show was actually solid for the first time in quite a while.
okay. I thought this was a solid show. I give it, a like on a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. It's a 5.5 for me.
Absolutely, folks. Tonight's SmackDown was not a waste of time. Actual decent episode. If you didn't check it out, you can check out the highlights always. And if you don't feel like watching the highlights, you can come tune in every Friday night with your boy. Everybody give a round of applause for my man Bobby Steele, coming over from AEW to give me a hand tonight while Venomous Vincent is doing whatever God knows what. And
Yep.
with that being said, we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, drink their water. Make sure you drink their water because without the water, that's the devil that will not help you prosper. But until then, we'll see you next week, guys. Have a good one.
See you guys.